I got it. はい、押しました。
Hello, wonderful Ikigai members. And how are you doing? And I hope you're well. I'm so excited to share with you here Ikigai interview. Today, I invited a special friend, Jun Tagami.
よろしく。
Hello. So nice to have you here, Jun-san. Thank you so much. Well, I got to know about Jun and his wonderful partner, Masayo, for last couple of years. And I became really interested in what they do and passion to initiate sustainable living and becoming role model to people. They create the company called Inner Nature. I love the name, by the way. I enjoyed using their products every day and knowing that they help saving our planet for the better and for future generation. We have done twice Ikigai events together for the last past few months, and both went really well. Now, Jun has started exploring himself to be a Japanese sustainable dive consultant so that he can influence more people in a positive way. I'm so looking forward to introducing him here, and let's hear him out. Thank you so much, Jun-san. And we would like to know more about you. Can you tell us about you, please?
Okay. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Jun. I came to Australia in 1995, which is nearly 27 years ago. Am I right? Yeah, long time ago. Then I came to the Cairns 2014, which is about 7 years ago, something like that. Many things I want to tell you about why end up I'm interested in Heart Sutra, which is one of the famous sutra in Japan. Long story, long way, but I feel like I found the right philosophy in my life. And maybe because I living in Australia, which is a Western country, Western sort of based on culture, which is in many points it's very different from uh, Japan. I mean, Eastern culture. Um, to be honest, when I came here first in Australia, I didn't think about Japan much. It's funny, but to be honest, most of Japanese people didn't think about what is Japan or what Japanese culture has. But when I came here straight away, I was asked many questions. What is Japan? So one of the popular question, and I couldn't answer properly. That is, what is your religion? Because I answered first time, I said, actually, I don't have any religion, or I'm said I'm atheist, which is who don't believe God. And people surprised. Oh, you don't have a religion. But at the time, I didn't understand what that means, why people surprised. Later, I find out religion is quite important in here, or I mean, everywhere. And I said, I don't have any religion, but it's now, it wasn't right that I meant to, because I believe in God, but different context. That's why I'm starting to think about, okay, what is a God to me, and what is a religion to me, and many things I start think about. Then 2012, I never forget. That was the hardest time for myself in my life. But really, I felt stuck. I think I couldn't overcome it because too much sadness, hardship is happening same time. Then I need something to strong philosophy to support me, or help me. Or then I found Heart Sutra basically. And since I found Heart Sutra, I think I start to think about what is a religion, what is a God, what is a philosophy to help me. And the concept is ku, which is the ku is a main topic in Heart Sutra. So Heart Sutra saying if you understand what is a ku, you on the track for your life, which is your sadness, your hardship, basically restored or like sorted out. If you understand what is a ku, but ku is very, very difficult concept. It's basically now I feel it's a lifetime topic to find out what is a ku. So basically, when I came to Cairns, was that the reason I came to Cairns is I think the best place to pursue what is a ku, because Cairns is when I came here first time and straight away fell into love with this place because lots of soul, lots of everywhere. When I go to river or lake or mountain, sea, it kind of reminds me of when I was childhood in Japan. It's more like I feel everywhere soul, like a soul of water, soul of flower, or soul of tree. Not only human beings, not only animals, not only insects, but also like you know, nature or even like a things like a stuff or insect, stone, tree, or then I think, oh, this is a perfect spot to pursue my last part of my life to be here to yeah. So that's basically how it is I came here. Then I started to chanting Heart Sutra in the middle of nature because I feel like more communication. I want to communicate with nature through chanting my Heart Sutra. That's my starting point. Then luckily, I don't know how it works, but I was asked to make speech in tanks. Tanks. It's called Pechakucha. Pechakucha is an event of I think every year. Pechakucha actually Japanese word. It's quite interesting. I think started in Tokyo, little group. The concept is, I think at the time they want to share different idea, but sometimes people talk too much, talk too long, like me. So that's why the rule is only 20 images. And I think that one image is like 20 seconds, I think. Whatever you talk in 20 seconds, images change that, which is very short times explaining what you think with images. Then after 20 images, next. That's a great idea. Still really sharing different idea, but very easy visually, and it's like quite quick. That's starting the Pechakucha, I reckon. Then I think the system is doing really well and spread it out as a city, Tokyo, Osaka as a city. It's now globally, America or Europe. Then it's like, here we go, like, yeah. Then I did speeches talking about Heart Sutra. And I still strongly remember that when I chanting Heart Sutra in front of the audience, about maybe 100 people in tanks, when I doing chanting Heart Sutra, really quiet, but I feel supported by many things, like many maybe soul, because Heart Sutra, it's actually about 1300 years, the history of that. 1300 years, it's such a long years. I never experienced like that times, but 1300 years, all our ancestors, all people, playing Heart Sutra, maybe thinking about what is a coup. Then when I chanting that in tanks, I kind of felt many supported. It's kind of hard to explain, but then I thought, I really want to share these feelings with other people. Then basically, after that, I tried to do like a workshop, but at the time, only Japanese, like Japanese people in the camps. I like, if you're Japanese, you should learn it. I didn't say that strong accent, but it's like it's better to know, what is it meanings, and if you think it's good, maybe chant it the best way, kind of things. I did a couple of times workshop. Then I met Mayumi. You said, I'm thinking about something workshop to introduce Japanese culture in English. Well, that's good because yeah, in English, I'm living such a long time, but it's always I want to try the English, but it's quite a high hurdle. Firstly, well, English issue, but also some concept is quite hard to translate. And sometimes, like, I feel when I try to explain something concept like a Japanese concept, or need to be obviously translated into English. But when I translate in English, sometimes I feel it's not right. But if I'm not right, never communicate with Australian people. That's why I need to something like a summarize or maybe different meanings. It's such a endeavor, right? Sometimes I feel like maybe not going wrong way or blah blah blah. But you said I want to try, and it's like that's really good. I mean, that's my style as well. I like to try.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we did it together. It was really great. I think I thought seriously, I want to try it again, because we did it together. Then I really like, people come to our Ikigai workshop, which is a art space, right? Art space, first time this year. Is it May or April? First one.
It was April.
April, yeah.
Yeah, end of the April.
Something
No,
like that.
beginning of the
About
April. Yes, yeah, April.
yeah, art space. We did it.
It was great.
Yeah, I mean, it's really I felt because a couple of people came to Ikigai, said it's really good, and one of the guys said, I'm really kind of I'm in trouble, and I came here, I found something hint from you guys talking about.
Yeah,
That
that's right.
was really appreciate. I mean, because the Heart Sutra, it's not my philosophy, right? It's also 1300 years history, like wisdom.
Yep.
And you did a mantra, and also tea ceremony also has a long history, which is this is no one's one, right? But that's why, I mean, if someone find out something wisdom or hint, that was great,
Yes. And
So then, in English, it's hard, but if the people, even my sort of English, people give some hints.
yeah,
Of course, I can give you the perfect answer, but even something hint, something found that the people, that's, I think I'm worth of doing that. Then we did the second one. Then now we Zoom.
yeah, planning for future. So we would like to do online and maybe retreat, maybe next year. But
Yeah, that's
yeah, I'm so grateful that you and Masayo and Tomoko and Akiko for the just previous one, because I said to a few people about the Ikigai. It's a quite deep meaning, and I realized that I can't express, or it's impossible for myself, one person.
mm.
But you guys on board, and I thought, oh my God, it's amazing content. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
I think it's good because second Ikigai, now, me and you plus Tomoko
Yep.
and Akiko and my partner Misayo,
Yep.
like five people get together and basically all people showing to their Ikigai in itself. It's quite good talking of diversity. Your Ikigai, which is literally the purpose of life, but it's not exactly that. It's more like should be different meanings of Ikigai to everybody.
Yeah.
So that point of view, I think it's quite good because all different, like I'm doing Hot Sutra and you doing that time like a tea ceremony and with my partner Masayo. And Tomoko is more like a breathing method from yoga point of view. And Akiko is emotional therapy. So all different field, but talking about Ikigai, it's sort of the same direction.
Yeah.
So people, choose the what's appealing to them about Ikigai or what is the purpose of life. So
It was
yeah,
just beautiful. Yeah. I think I enjoyed myself too. And not only, presenting, but I think it was just nice energy around that day. It was a special day for me.
mm,
And then it made me want more. I want more. I wanted to share more about Ikigai. So that's why I asked you about this interview.
that's good. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, if I do something, people feels finding some hints or even like just the moment feels comfortable. Definitely, I like to help and hopefully something about this talking
Yep.
yeah they found maybe interested in Hot Sutra or interested in um, maybe I'm talking about later Shintoism. It's
Yep.
more like a Zen I'm really into it because it's like everything like actually linked it. So maybe yeah, kind of free talk but still some same direction
Yeah, definitely.
to basically make you happy. I want to definitely people feels happy. That's
Yeah.
actually Shinto. Shinto is the most important um, important topic is um, we have to be happy. Not have to be. We originally came here to live happy. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's a very simple, but it's quite important.
Yeah.
But
And it's
sometimes
very
we
difficult. Mm.
yeah, sometimes we feel like especially when I depressed, I shouldn't be happy.
Mm.
I'm not worth of living happy country. Sometimes me myself is the most sort of abstract. I mean, uh, like doesn't allow me to live happily country. That's quite hard one,
Mm.
but lots of hints in Japanese philosophy. That's what I like to share.
Yeah.
So I think that it doesn't mean I don't deny Western philosophy. Definitely no. Western philosophy, very, very, I appreciate that. I learn many things in a way. I'm still learning, but I think it's balance is quite important.
Yep.
It's not good on the Western, on the Eastern.
Yep.
It's always something trouble. So
Yep.
it's kind of balance, which is, I think, cool is a Hot Sutra topic relating to the balance, which is a coup. It's
Yep.
always coup is changing. That's why make sure you always in the neutral. That's kind of the message.
Right. Just my curiosity. You're in the nature, beautiful, your creation, yourself and Masayo. Would you mind tell us about what it actually come from, the inner nature, why you guys decided to
Okay.
name the inner nature? Potentially is related to Heart Sutra. I'm not sure that your view on your life, and if you don't mind share that with us.
Yeah. Okay. Inner nature. Simply we started about 2 years ago in middle of, or just before starting of the Corona COVID one, because we used to doing very little tour company, me and Masayo, very sort of pyramid uh, little tour, because especially we introduced to cans, but more like spiritual, more like a holy spot. So based on Aminism, which is Japanese Shintoism, we believe the world is full of soul. So from that point of view, we like to introduce the nature of cans to Japanese people at the time. But COVID basically doesn't allow any Japanese into this country. That's why we have to change it anyway. That's kind of the reason we started Inner Nature. Then at the time I talked to the Messiah, said, what do you think? And she said, now I want to do what I really want to do. That's what she said. And that's good. Then what do you want to do? She's just like, I'd like to, basically, at that time, we already involved in environmental issue. Like we like to, many reasons, but basically we'd like to do something to protect this earth, because this is talking about, I think, in the future. So if you think about the child, or not only child, it's all living, all souls. If you think about that, so definitely we have to think about take care of this earth. So that's why we like do something. But sometimes if you're thinking about the environmental issue, if you think very big picture, sometimes I can't do anything because too late, blah blah blah. Then we thought, okay, let's do something, little things, but 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, it's gonna be big. That's our style. That's why we started Inner Nature, basically ecologically protection of this earth. But we focus on little things. Then we started, it's called jute dishwash cloth, like a tiny dishwash cloth made by jute. We made that, and we started one of the products. So first, remember, market in the Golden Bell is only dishwash cloth selling that. People think like, oh, that sounds good, but you should sell more products. I know, but currently these products are really, we felt like straight from our heart.
Yeah.
That's kind of all we, Inner Nature, basically products protect earth or ecologically sustainable things. But we don't want to sell because it's selling well. It's more like this is really, what I say, yeah, from our hearts.
Yeah.
That's what we want to share. That's currently like that. Yeah. It's
So
now we doing like market.
Yeah.
Because I like to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see the all the inflow yourself and Masayo with your, life concept. It basically you live in the Ikigai.
Well, actually, everybody has Ikigai.
Yeah.
Everybody has it, but sometimes you felt you didn't find it, but actually it's somewhere. You simply hide it. That when I was look through the hard time, couple of times I had, I remember maybe 4 or 5 times I really, really depressed. I really seriously, I didn't have see any good vision, but I knew it, but I didn't find it, like sealed it.
Mm.
So now I'm getting sort of, certain ages. That's why I know, or still even I have sort of little depression, but I know how to sort of technique, like, I just lost it. Try to find it. Here we go. So basically I try to focus what I have, but often we focus what you don't have.
Yeah, good
So
point.
that's seriously, if you focus what you don't have, of course unhappy because you don't have it.
Yeah.
For example, like for example, if you want a really brand new good car, but you don't have money, obviously you are not happy because I don't have a car. I want a new car. But look, I actually already have a car. It's convenient. This car took me to everywhere I want. Great. Then suddenly you're happy. So, but it's quite a often we forget.
Mm.
People basically focus on what I don't have.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes it got with the motivation because I want that, but it's balance. It's too much, you just stress because starting to compare with the people. That person has it, that person has it, that person has it, I don't have,
Yeah.
which is really unhappy. But if you focus what I have, stop comparing with other people because not comparing, that's important, right? It's I'm happy, he's happy, she's happy. If you focus on what you have, I'm happy. Also, I also accept other people's happy. But if you focus on you don't have, I'm not happy, and also accusing the other people as well. Why them? Why they have it? Why doesn't have? Why don't I have it? Like everything unhappy, like a situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I think easily to be that way nowadays, materialistic world, even online social media world, it can be overwhelming. And I think
Yeah,
what you said is very simple, but it's very difficult.
very simple, but it's a very hard to get
Yeah,
out from the system. Yeah,
yeah,
as you mentioned, SNS, which is a system, it's especially the focus on what you don't have in a way,
mm,
because looking good, car or houses or like a lifestyle, happy lifestyle. I wish I should have. It's hard to stop it.
yeah,
It's hard to think they're happy, I'm happy. It's quite hard to draw the line.
yeah.
People like wanting to, I want that, I want that. So yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely a great point. Oh my gosh, I want to keep talking with you, Jun-san. But we might wrap up soon. And
yeah, I
what do you,
think so. I
yeah,
think
what do you think about the future collaboration? That would you be happy to share your Heart Sutra in the group?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
right. So you mentioned about Heart Sutra practicing hands.
Mm,
So people can see the our sharing through the Ikigai Live Life to the Fullest group, and then we connect and share.
mm,
That'll be wonderful, wouldn't it?
yeah,
Right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Jun-san. I really appreciate your time, and yeah, I think you and Masayo and even Tomoko and Akiko, they are a few of my friends in my circle that I don't know how to articulate, but it just feel nice to live and sort of put me back in the state that you just said before. Focus on what we can do. Like it's just a simple thing that you guys always give me a great influence in a positive way. So thank you so much having me around. And I'll look forward to future collaboration.
yeah,
You and Masayo, Akiko, Tomoko, and in Ikigai.
definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.